Friday nights are hockey nights. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown, Ohio. The United States Hockey League is proud to present regular season game number 39 for your Youngstown Phantoms. Tonight, they take on the United States National Team Development Program's U17 squad. To the far wall, picked up by Berard and skated at least as far as the officials' crease. Chipped it to the USA line, grabbed by Semetsis. DDD to Boganecki ahead off of Jackman, redirected it into the zone. USA to a line change. Wilson up the wall to Hesh. Send it down the ice for Miller. Sean has a step in on the cage to the backhander. Hey! Shoots and scores. Sean Miller getting every which way but loose. Gives Youngstown the 1-0 lead. Time of the goal, 13:06 for Miller, his second marker of the season. Cal slips it to the red line, right to the stick of Salvador. Played back ahead, taken away by Youngstown, and Orlowski will sweep it into the zone. Phantoms to the line change. Salvador around the cage, spins in the left dot away from Hextall, worked it back up the near side, chipped out to center by MacArthur. Picked up at the red line by Berard, played ahead off an ankle and into the zone. Salvador couldn't clear it past Hextall. Second effort, he'll get it as far as the red line, where it's grabbed by Wilson. DDD near side for Berard. In front for McKinnon, across, Jardine! Hey! Shoots and scores! Evan Jardine into the wide open cage. And Youngstown leads 2-0. Time of the goal for Jardine, 3:18. All Jards had to do was tap it in. Gave it a little tap-tappy, tap-tap-tap-a-roo. As we are back to live action, Youngstown wins the draw. Jardine back into the zone, cuts across the top of the circles, across. McKinnon, one-timer! Hey! Shoots and scores! Boom, shaka-laka-laka boom. Malachi McKinnon with the one-timer from the right circle puts Youngstown ahead 3-0. Time of the goal, 3:27. And then I know we have McKinnon from Jardine. As the Phantoms win the neutral zone draw again, Berard into the zone, behind the cage, bumped off the puck, but it came to Hextall. Hextall, top of the right circle for McKinnon. McKinnon forced back to the line, still has it left circle. Traded off to Hextall. Across, one-timer! Wilson! Hey! Shoots and scores! Jack Wilson, the 18th goal of his USHL career, ties Luke Osborne for the most goals by a Youngstown Phantoms defenseman, and Youngstown leads 4-0. Time of the goal, 3:57. Schneider to take the draw against Hextall. Schneider won that faceoff to Boganecki. DDD over to Semetsis off of his skates and out to center. Pinballing around near the red line. It ricochets to Jack Wilson. Banked ahead to Jardine down the left wall. Jards in the corner, centering feed. McKinnon, he scores! If you don't know what time it is, it's 5 past winners. And it looks like it will be McKinnon's goal, second of the game, 16th of the season. Youngstown leads 5-0. Face off to the left of winners, Rusinski to take the draw against Pelosi. Phantoms control the draw, Hextall up to the point for Wilson. Back over to Hextall into the bumper for Jardine. He redirected wide. Rusinski the rebound, swept out the wall to Simpson, to Jardine, to Wilson at the line. Across the near side for Hextall, back to the point for Wilson. Spinning pass behind him to Hextall. Toe drag, side of the cage. Jardine in front, Rusinski, 100 points in the USHL for the Phantoms captain Ryan Rusinski. His 20th goal of the season puts Youngstown ahead 6-0. Time of the goal, 14:02. We'll get a couple of fresh bodies out here as Trable sets it up for Murphy. Carter out to center for Sasaki. Kaz into the zone. Fires around the wall to McKinnon near side. Malachi, 2 goals tonight. Up to the line for Murphy. To Simpson. Cooper. Shot. Scores! The extra point is up, and it is good. Cooper Simpson, his 22nd goal of the season, gives Youngstown a 7-0 lead. Time of the goal, 15:21.
Jackson delays up to the red line for Svitov. Couldn't take it cleanly as it rolls down the ice to Bogan Ecke. Played it out to the neutral zone, but right to the stick of Cal Houston. D to Adams. Now in front, Rusinski to Simpson. One-timer. Hey! Shoots and scores. Cooper Simpson, his 2nd goal of the game. And 23rd of the season. God save the Snowman. Youngstown leads 8-0. Time of the goal, 2:08. Into the right wing corner. Orlowski got there, worked it up the wall to Miller. Back down through Orlowski. It'll come to MacArthur. Up the wall to Barch. Tried to spin it behind him. Miller blocked the pass, and now it's kept in at the line by Anderson. Into the corner for Orlowski. Jesse turns, centers. Anderson, a one-timer. Pad save by Winters. Rebound poked in. They score. Sean Miller with his 2nd of the game. And Youngstown leads 9-0. Time of the goal, 3:36. To Murphy. Carter out to center, looking for Sasaki on the stretch pass. It wouldn't go. USA tangling things up just outside their line along the far wall. Worked free of the scrum by Hesh over to Adams. Jackson to Zemlichka, ducks around the check of Scott, but lost the puck, picked up behind the cage by Bogan Ecke. Into the left corner, he's knocked off the biscuit by Hesh. Zemlichka comes in to grab it. Worked it down the wall to Hesh, came free of the scrum. Sasaki to Murphy. Shot! He scores! Get that cat off my chair. It's Carter Murphy with his 5th goal of the season. And Youngstown hangs a 10 spot on Eli Winters. 10-0, time of the goal, 4:46.
Into the corner for Sears, back up to the line for Bogan Ecke. Left point, Semetsis. Center point, Bogan Ecke. Stick handling will feed Semetsis once more. 1:10 left in the power play. Low shot by Semetsis, redirected wide by Barch, never got in to Trable, as here's a shot, a rebound, and a goal. First shot hit the post, 2nd rebound came into the right circle, and that one was pumped home by Finnegan Sears. For Sears, his 8th goal of the season. USA breaks up the shutout. 10-1, time of the goal, 8:06.
Back to full strength. Svitov in the left corner, spins away from Bogan Ecke. Then stripped of the puck. Miller kept the zone, fed it down the wall, but through the legs of Anderson. Will trickle over to the right corner, where it's grabbed by Johnson. Fed up the middle to Bogan Ecke and into the zone. Was looking Pelosi, but lost the puck as he came into the zone as Bogan Ecke throws a couple of shots at Thompson. Another penalty on the play. That one's going to be for roughing as McKinnon. Shot! Hat trick! Take your hat off inside my house, Malachi McKinnon. His 3rd goal of the game. 17th goal of the season, 6th point of the night. Forced back out to center, it's Tepley. D to D, far side for Murphy. Played back to the line for Hextall. Into the middle for Jardine. He scores! Evan Jardine, his second of the game, puts Youngstown ahead 12-1. Time of the goal, 15:05.
Youngstown wins 12-1. Final shots on goal for the game, 47-21 in favor of Youngstown.